Not ready, let's see. Oh, that's right, I'm still wearing the suit. Actually, I might keep it on. I have fuel and everything? Yep. We are topped off. See, Firewalker. Man, I should probably do all these Firewalker missions sooner rather than later. Yeah, let's go do the Geth Incursion one. Oh. I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but that's because I am. I am complaining. I saw something. There we go.
Probe launch.
There's some good stuff. No, that is actually pretty high, so I'm going to take that.
Launching probe.
I mean, it's probably not a whole lot, but I mean, you know. There we go.
Launching probe.
Don't quite really know what to ramble on about. Oh, damn. This one.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away.
Oh, what was that? Come on, give me something here. I'll take it.
Probe launched.
I'll take it.
Probe away.
Ooh, damn. I'll take this one, and there should be one right beside it for some plot. Yeah, look at that.
Probe launched.
I don't know, I'm just not as hyper
Probe away.
as I was in that other video. I was rambling on about stuff.
Launching probe.
I will say this though, it is kind of...
Probe away.
What's the word I'm looking for here? Damn, I didn't even go to port, I just went straight to depleted. I don't know, it's comforting playing older games. I don't want to say euphoric because I feel like it's too strong of a word, but you know, it's comforting playing these older games.
Probe launched.
I wish, you know, there was a lot more access to the collection of games from the more classical, I guess you could say, yeah, classical era.
Probe away.
Of, you know, the original Xbox, the PS1, PS2, Dreamcast. God.
Probe launched.
I think the scariest thing is that there's kids these days that have no idea what a damn Dreamcast even is.
Launching probe. Probe away.
It's funny because, in my opinion, I feel like the Dreamcast was probably the predecessor to the original Xbox. Mainly because I know that Microsoft worked with Sega on it, even though it didn't really take off. But I also feel like there's a lot of remnants mechanics that were brought back in the original Xbox from the Dreamcast.
Probe launched.
So I mean, hell, what is it? They had that weird, funky little memory card slot that the original Xbox ended up having. Hell, I think some of the controllers, I don't know if it was a later controller or if it was the Duke or not, but they had like 2 memory card slots, I believe, in the back of the controller.
Launching probe.
Damn, straight to the bleed. Yeah, I don't really see anything else here. I don't really see any EZO or anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, in comparison to... Holy crap, actually, no, I don't know. Damn, yeah. At this day and age, shit. Mass Effect 3. Especially Mass Effect 2. Definitely Mass Effect 1. But, you know, like, the original Mass Effect games might actually be closer to, the classical Xbox and, you know, PlayStation days than they are to us now, here in 2025. God. It's, I don't know, it's a little disheartening. You know, when you compare numbers and dates like that, it's pretty disheartening. Not necessarily to know, like, you know, how old we are,
Probe launched.
but mainly just because it's like, wow, you know, that game really came out almost 20-ish years ago, or etc. Probably less than 20 years, honestly, but I'm not necessarily talking about Mass Effect. I'm just throwing out examples here too. But you know, talking about a game or reminiscing about playing a game almost 20 years ago, having actual fun with it, and looking at the current state of things now, and it's like, oh, was there any improvements later on? It just feels like everything kind of got monetized.
Launching probe.
So, not to sound like a broken record, or, you know, I guess you'd probably say a burnt disc, really, but because I know a lot of people are basically saying the same thing. Anyways, what I'm trying to say here is, it feels like this current state of games just isn't going in a good direction.
Probe launched.
Feels like everything is just so extremely monetized now that, you know, there's really no, I don't know, there's like no fun in most games nowadays. The fun is going to work your little 9-to-5 job or whatever you got, you know what I mean, making money, that way you can come back home and buy a skin or buy a battle pass, or, you know, because, like, for instance, don't get me wrong, like I said, I play Call of Duty, you know, I play Fortnite. I don't play Apex anymore, thank God. Just, I couldn't get on with Apex, but that's a story for another time. You know, it's almost like double work, you know, it's like, oh man, I gotta go home and grind out that battle pass, or I gotta go home and, you know, grind this out, grind that out. And there's a whole FOMO thing, like, oh god, if I don't beat this chapter, whatever the hell, Fortnite Battle Pass, I won't get Godzilla or Sub-Zero or hell, that free Hatsune Miku skin. You know, it's like, I don't know, just...
Launching probe.
I wish when it came to the terms of the quote-unquote Battle Pass type stuff, you know, they would take a page out of Halo's book and make it to where it's, you know, like a permanent thing.
Probe away.
Or, I don't know, just not fucking do it. I don't know, I feel like we're getting more and more tolerant of the Battle Passes, and I feel like that's probably not the way that we should be going about it.
Launching probe.
Because it's just... it's tiresome, you know?
Probe launched.
So, because I mean, don't get me wrong, nowadays, you know, it's not like it's just those guys that are doing Battle Passes. I mean, hell, even Warframe has its own variation with the night waves.
Probe launched.
So, not to say that, you know, Warframe's as bad as the other
Anomaly
ones, but
detected.
because it's not. That would be a complete lie. If I were to sit there and say that, you know, Warframe was as bad as Fortnite or Call of Duty for their battle passes, because they're not. The vast majority of the stuff in Warframe you can get by actually playing the game. Literally the only thing you would ever have to spend money on, like 100% to get, is purely cosmetic shit. But even then, there's so many other cosmetic stuff that you could get 100% just by playing their game. So, because all that premium currency, you know, it's not like you're gonna need mom's credit card for the V-Bucks or the COD points or whatever the hell. You can literally trade stuff with other players to get platinum in Warframe. You know, there's a viable in-game market for that stuff, so that's cool.
Probe away.
Yeah. You'll never have to be like, oh man, my character's gonna look like complete shit if I don't drop down $100 on this or that. Because don't get me wrong, a lot of that stuff in the Warframe.
Probe away.
Warframe, I don't know, microtransactional page? I don't really, you know, you know, where you go to buy the platinum and all the other bundles and stuff like that. Quite a bit of it can be pretty damn expensive. But I mean, like, you don't really need it.
Launching
Like the
probe.
Prime Access, you can get, outside of the accessories, you can get all that shit in-game. You can get the Prime characters, you can get the Prime weapons. You know, you don't have to spend money like that
Launching probe.
to get the good shit, or... And, you know, like I said, even the, you know, more cosmetic stuff with Tenogen and stuff like that, you can get it via Platinum. And hell, I'm glad they finally got away from it, because before, I think what their biggest plan was that they wanted to charge
Launching probe.
real money for the heirlooms, without the possibility of... Okay. Let's land. Well, you know, without the possibility of using Platinum, but they finally changed it, so you can use Platinum now. But anyways, rambling on, besides positives of... Oh yeah, she is loyal. Red. Red's cool. I'm gonna take my boy and Garrus, because Garrus is cool. I do want that overload. I wish I could put that into something, but I cannot. And we're fine. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of microtransactions even back in the days of, like, 360 and PlayStation 3. And Mass Effect 3 is a prime
Prolonged
example.
exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located. Atmospheric data acquired. Engine temperature stabilizing.
Gotta go fast.
Caution, engine temperature falling. Extraction complete.
yelling at me.
Extraction complete.
Whatever that voice is, they sound very unamused. Come on.
Extraction complete.
Wee. Oh, crap, crap. Ow.
Extraction complete. Extraction complete.
No, but yeah, you are gonna see it though if you. Well, if I get the opportunity, I might show it. Because I would love to actually like make a couple videos of the multiplayer. Because the multiplayer is still active for Mass Effect 3. At least it is on Xbox. I don't know about PlayStation, primarily because I don't have my PS3 set up.
Extraction complete.
And God, I don't even know what I did with Mass Effect 3 for the PS3. Because I had that on disc.
Engine temperature below recommended parameters. Alert. Engine core temperature has fallen to critical level. Engine failure imminent.
You got this.
Extraction complete.
That should do it.
Damn straight. Let's get the hell out of here. Whee! That was way too damn close. But no, Mass Effect 3 had a lot of microtransactional fuckery going on. And that was back in the days of... Did I miss credits? Shit, that sucks. Man, that was back in the days of like fucking Microsoft points too. Because it's funny, because if you go on the, because you can still buy their little loot boxes and shit, like with real money. I know it's very, very upsetting, but yeah, you can do that. Because I did check it out, God, about a month or two ago? Honestly, probably closer to about 3 months ago. So, that was last year, I believe. But, you know, still love to record at least one video. Because hell, I can still solo Platinum. Geth Juggernaut, God tier, hands down, God tier. Can't beat him. Give me that Ezo.
Probe launched.
Especially because also for the longest time in Mass Effect 3 there's a bug where like randomly you would get extra skill tree perks. And that happened by Geth Juggernaut, so he has a full maxed skill tree, which you originally weren't supposed to be able to do. Bugs happen. I don't know how to do it, I don't know how it's caused. So, but ever since it happened, I think after like the 3rd time I did the whole little quote-unquote prestige system for it, I just kind of let it ride.
Probe launched.
I love Ezo.
Probe away.
No, but I do eventually have to get my PS3 out though. I have a bunch of stuff I want to try and get to on that one.
Probe launched.
So mainly because like there's a lot of games for the PlayStation 3 that you just can't get
Probe away.
anymore, and because PlayStation is just so anti-backwards compatible. It's sad, it really is. But, like that's another reason too, you know what I mean? Why it's just current state of games. It's just, God, it feels like it's getting so much worse.
Launching probe.
Because I mean, yeah, you know, I know a lot of people are like praising Microsoft and shit for, you know, things like the Master Chief Collection and all that stuff being readily available, especially across systems now, when you hit the PC. But, you know, even they could still be doing more better stuff. You know, they could still be doing not more better stuff. That's terrible grammar. You know, they could be doing better with their backwards compatibility and stuff like that.
Probe
You know,
away.
why not just try and emulate the entire original Xbox onto the modern console of the Xbox? You know, like they could do it. They
Probe
could do
away.
it. I don't know why they don't.
Launching probe.
Primarily because, you know, I mean, you know, I know a lot of people are like talking, you know, gonna throw out excuses like, oh, money, cost effectiveness, and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, perhaps, but they could always bring back their backwards compatibility program and just sell them. You know, like hell yeah, I'd love to fucking get Spawn Armageddon on a modern system. So I'm not gonna lie, playing it on my original Xbox, it's a little rough, dude. It's really damn rough. That's kind of why I haven't really played anything that old in a while. It's hard on the systems. They're old. I mean, hell, that original Xbox that I have, that I, you know, refurbished myself, I still need to find a new power board for it, because there's a whole bunch of components on it that it's probably not safe if I keep running too long. That shit's probably gonna catch fire. I know my PS2, the disc reader on it's going out. There's a lot of times where, you know, I've tried to play older games, and it's just like it can't read the disc. Like, it's not even detecting that there's a disc in it. I'm like,
Launching probe.
that's not good. And yeah, you know, I could get out the old soldering iron and get a new disc reader for it, but it's a pain in the ass. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I know how to do it. I can do it. That's, you know, the good thing on my end, but there's a lot of people out there that don't know how to solder. They don't know how to fix older
Probe
consoles.
launched.
They don't know how to maintain older consoles. And that's not on them. You know what I mean? It's not.
Launching
It's just
probe.
something I know how to do because I got interested in it when I was real little. Not even real little. God, I was like in middle school. But, you know, it's just something I know how to do.
Launching probe.
Just like how I can rebuild an engine if I want to. It's just something I know how to do. Not everyone knows how to do that. And I'm not going to compare myself to everyone and be like, oh, why don't they know how to do it? It's just, it's just something I know how to do. And it feels like there's so much... Yeah, I'll say it. It's a little dorky, corny as hell, but there's a lot of art being lost because of the...
Probe launched.
What's the word I'm looking for here? The absolute fumble of how classical games being preserved are, you know, being...
Probe away.
It's being fumbled, it really is. How older games are being preserved, so... I mean, don't even get me started on Nintendo. How they're, like, suing people for emulating older shit that they don't
Launching
even
probe.
support anymore, and I'm out of proofs. God damn it. Wasn't paying attention to that. But, you know, it's like, holy shit.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
Thank you. But, you know, it's like, holy shit, like, you know, some people are just trying to play older Pokemon games, or Mario, you know, whatever the hell. I've never been big on Nintendo, so I don't really know. Legend of Zelda, you know, stuff like that. I do know a bit about Legend of Zelda because my stepbrothers, they loved Ocarina of Time, and I think they had Twilight Princess, I'm not too certain. But, you know, they grew up with those games, they love those games. They do. The thing is, there's a lot of people out there like that, and it's just... There's a lot of games out there being lost. Because there's no way to preserve it.
Launching probe.
And if the companies were smart enough, you know, they'd... Hell... They'd do like everyone's doing nowadays, and they'd monetize it. Yeah, you know, people might be upset that they have to pay some money to play an older game, but hell, at least it's readily available. As long as it's nothing ridiculous, like Jesus Christ.
Probe away.
I think even to this day, Black Ops 2 on Steam is still like $60. I can't remember. Like, it's insane.
Launching probe.
You know, as long as it's nothing like that. For the price gouging, even though, you know, that they'd probably try to. They'd probably try and price gouge out the ass for older shit, but... I don't know, I know there's a lot of people out there, you know, they'd probably
Probe
spend you know, $60 on getting a remastered copy of Ocarina of Time or whatever.
Probe away.
It's like, honestly, I'm not even really saying, like, you know, give it a whole... Don't you know, you don't have to remake it, just give it the quote-unquote remaster treatment. You know what I mean? Slam that shit at... Honestly, you could probably honestly get away at 30 frames. Slam it at 30 frames, make it 4K-ish compatible. Boom. It ain't gotta look good in 4K, but, you know, it can run in 4K type shit. You know, I mean, people would swoon over that shit. Being able to play a 60 FPS version of fucking, you know, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess,
Probe launched.
Super Mario, whatever the hell. Because the thing is, too, is, you know, even if they were to bring back, you know, games that have already kept up to date, like, say they brought back 64 version of Smash Bros. I guarantee you there'd still be people out there that would buy the shit out of that. You know, even if, yeah, there is a current Nintendo Switch version of Smash Bros. I think it's called Smash Bros. Ultimate. You know, there'd still be people out there that would buy that shit. Absolutely.
Probe away.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of intellect being lost up with the higher ups of a lot of video game like meetings, because they're missing out on money, you know. I'm not saying do it for free, hell no. Slap a dollar sign on that bitch or something. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, you know. They probably say it's fucking sacrilege to even think about it, but I mean at the same time, shit. Let me fucking buy it. I'd buy it. Hell yeah. I'd buy the shit out of Spawn Armageddon or fucking Midway's Area 51 on... Shit, I'd buy it on Steam. Let me buy fucking Black Site Area 51. Let me buy... fucking...
Probe away.
What was it called? It was a Riddick game. I remember I used to play it all the time on the original Xbox, but only when my friend brought it over. I can't remember what it was called. Escape from Butcher Bay. There it is. Escape from Butcher Bay. I mean, hell yeah, I'd play that. I'd play the hell out of Section 8 too.
Probe away.
Can't get a hold of that without selling your fucking arm and a limb. Arm and a leg. What did I say? Arm and a limb. You don't know what we're talking about.
Probe away.
You know, it's insane. Like I said, it's just like, I don't know what you're doing, dude. Because the thing is you don't need a team of like 100 people on this now. God, no. I mean, you could if you want to make a faster buck off of it, but, you know, they would never do that. They want to allocate all their sources to the big money grabbers like Warzone, fucking
Probe away.
Fortnite, and whatever the hell.
Probe away.
Like I said, I don't know. There's a whole lot in like cold, you know, the cold feeling of modern games. It's not there for me anymore. Like, I'm not having fun.
Probe launched.
I'm not. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of people, you know, they'll pull the whole Neil Druckmann route and be like, not all games are meant to be fun. I'm like, yeah, but, you know, I want fun games. I don't just want little artsy-fartsy messaging games. Like, yeah, I might play one every so often. As I played through Last of Us 1. I never finished Last of Us 2, but I lost power. And I don't know. Kind of took it as a sign. I got up to the part where you're riding horses through the snow at the very beginning of the game. And then it was also a winter storm, so I lost power. I think it was like 2016? I can't even remember. It was one of those days. One of them years. Oh damn, straight depleted. I need more probes. But you know, like, because I mean, hell, there was
You're at
artsy
one-half
fartsy games
capacity.
back in the day. You know, they were still fun though. Actually, I'm really trying to think here. I don't really know if that many old artsy fartsy type shit. Yeah, I wouldn't really say that yeah, that didn't really start until like the PS3, Xbox 360 era. Unless I'm just completely missing one.